For the mountain lion, we purchased a good specimen, and off of that specimen we take several measurements to understand the size of the anatomy of the cat. And from that we purchase a commercial mannequin that will replicate the anatomy. Once we get that mannequin in, these are all urethane foam, we start to cut up the form into multiple pieces and reconstruct it based on the pose that we want the new cat to be in. And cutting the mannequin up, we must keep in mind the anatomy, how the skeletal will move, how the muscles move, and we're basically creating now this new sculpture using this existing mannequin. And we tweak it, we actually fit the skin over it several times to make sure the skin fits properly. And once the skin fits, we will now refine all of this, take clay, and really refine all the muscles and create a beautiful sculpture that skin will permanently be glued over the top of. This particular form, when we got it in, was a little bit different. You can see how this is molded, that this leg was in a backward position, but believe it or not, this whole cat was turned in the opposite direction. The back legs were not nearly as bent up. The back line was not nearly as straight, so the original form that we started with was actually quite different. In good taxidermy, you really want to fit the form to the animal. It's almost like building a custom tailored suit in reverse. You want to make sure that the form fits the skin of the animal. And having a good fit is absolutely essential, because if it does not, then little things, little details will never be correct, like skin alignment, hair patterns, things like that. To reassure that we get the position correct, on this particular form, if you notice, we have little dots on the face that we took several measurements off of. We want to make sure that when this lion goes back into this diorama, the focal point on the deer is as accurate as it can be. So because we're transporting this mannequin back to our studio to work on, we want to make sure that all the information we have is there before we leave with it.